doing something new. Here, let me fix this a little bit. Right. So I will be trying something new. It will be called 99 to 0. So I will start by doing a fantasy draft, and if I win a game, I get to upgrade. Before the game, I choose a category, and depending if I win or lose a game, if I win, I upgrade that stat to 99, but if I lose, I put that down to 0.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
I got the 5th pick. I don't really like that early picks, but I guess it'll have to do. So if we look at somebody who you want to pick in the first round, if you're lucky enough to get the first round pick, I will try to pick someone young and really young and good quality. So like Stephon Gilmore, he's 28, but he plays the most important position in the league. DeAndre Hopkins, 27. So if I look at quarterback, Lamar Jackson's off the board, so it's like not like need anybody. Okay, so it's Christian McCaffrey. I guess there's George Kittle. But if I look at left tackle, super hard to get, so I'm probably going to pick one next round. I don't really like Christian McCaffrey that much. I just don't play that good with him. But if I pick someone, I'm going to pick someone with speed. Tyreek Hill is always on it right now. I'm in a tough situation because I'm not used to picking so early. I know Bobby Wagner's older than Okay, so it looks like I usually don't pick someone that's older, but it looks like I'll have to go with Stephon Gilmore. Next round, this round, I'm going to pick a left tackle. Because left tackles are extremely hard to get if there's still even one on the board. Well, there's no good left tackles on the board because these people are way too old. And there's an Jeremy Tunsil.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
I have to pick him. I need to have a good left tackle. It might seem like a reach to most people, but don't understand how important the left tackle position is. Julio Jones. It's 30 though. I usually pick Tyler Lockett. If not, pick left end. Any good left ends? Calais Campbell's 33. He's not good. Team Hicks, isn't he 31? 29. Not mind. 26. Delta linebackers. Zadarian Smith. 26. Okay. So I want to pick development. Travis Kelce. Oh, he's 29 though. Devin Bush. How's he all the way up there? Zach Ertz. Quinnen Williams. Already played defensive tackle. Marquise Holly. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Need to pick a wide receiver. Or yeah, I'm gonna pick a wide receiver. I always like picking the Honey Badger because he plays super well for me every time I pick him. So right here, I think I might actually go with Julio Jones, or no, I have to pick a linebacker. There's a major drop off. Like people are like major drop off after Shaquille Barrett. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Shaquille Barrett. I just picked areas that like
are now on the clock.
Are super hard to get first. Tyrann Mathieu. I hope he'll be there next round because I have to pick a wide receiver here, and Marquise Brown isn't here anymore. DK Metcalf probably though. This is not going to be my number one wide receiver, but it's good to have somebody with a really good development that will develop really well. So now I have to get Tyrann Mathieu. It's not even an
The
option at this
Raiders are
point.
now on the clock.
Now I'm going to... Oh, Josh Jacobs is gone. But if should I pick Kareem Hunt? I mean, he'll be a free agent next year and ask for a lot of money. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. Aaron Jones. These are all star development. Oh yeah, I can wait for Philip Lindsay later. Wide receiver. All the way down, it's like everybody's so old. I could probably draft CD Lamb later though. What about left end? Brandon Graham's old. Gerald McCoy's old. Right end. Oh wait, Cameron Hayward. Oh, he's 30. Forgot he turned 30. 26.
The Raiders
okay.
are now on the
So
clock.
that was a pretty easy pick. A good defensive tackle. Right end. So right ends are extremely important. What do I not have yet? Need another linebacker, cornerback, and free safety. I always forget to draft a free safety. Is there any good ones? Eric Weddle will be there soon. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Damarius Randall because I don't want to end up with someone worse or someone like Eric Weddle. So now I need to pick a linebacker like bad. Ryan Chazier. I turned off pre-existing injuries because I don't want to accidentally get stuck with somebody that's already injured because I accidentally do that sometimes. Judon. It looks like I'll have to go with Judon because there's a major drop-off after him because everybody else is old.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Linebackers are extremely important. And I'll pick a young offensive lineman. He's very
It's
very good to pick young offensive linemen because they develop very well. Quentin Nelson usually gets drafted too early. And Brendan Sheriff. Is there any better? No, why would there be any better ones?
The Raiders
offensive
are
line
now
is
on
extremely important too. So now I can probably go with a running back. Or wait. Todd Gurley's still here? Ndamukong Suh turns into a 91 overall when you move him to defensive tackle for future notice, and he usually comes super late. Any good centers? Alex Mack is old. Is he old? Yeah. To be honest, these guys, there's a ton of young people coming up. Right tackle. There are not that many good right tackles, so I better pick one before all of the good ones are done. 27, 31. Is there any Jawan Taylor, Cody Ford, Titus Howard? I need to have Brian O'Neill. Yeah, I'll pick him. He's really young. Probably was a reach, but
The Raiders are now
he'll
on the
develop
clock.
well, even though he has normal development. Ndamukong Suh, Shaq Mason. Here, what do I need on defense? Because defense wins championships. Left end, I basically need defensive line. Jabril Sheard, how old is he? 30. 33. 28. Derek Wolfe, I'm pretty sure he's pretty young. Never mind, he looks pretty young in this picture. Terrell Sugg. Is he?
The Raiders are now on the clock.
So I'm going to pick him. Then I'm going to pick the right end. Ndamukong Suh. Because if you move him to defensive tackle, he's extremely good. Oh crap. How many receivers did I pick? One wide receiver, and that was a trash one. Oh my goodness, I messed up. I completely forgot about receivers. He's good one. Willie Snead. Nikhil Harry Hardman's still here, and
The Raiders
he
are
plays
now on the
extremely good
clock.
for me. I like a lot of fast, quick, young guys as my receivers. Nicole Hartman's also extremely good at catching on the run or whatever that is. Is John Ross still here? John Ross plays extremely well for me. So speed. Good, he's still here. Keith Goodwin has more speed, but he's like 6 years older.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
I might not do the entire draft because it might take a while, and I'm playing this, and I don't want it to seem too long. But I need at least like Tyler Eifert had a major drop, major regress since the beginning of the season. Hayden Hurst.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Okay. Did I pick a quarterback yet? Did I seriously forget a quarterback this whole time? It's fine. Where's my main man? It's not here. Drew Lock is not here. Drew Lock. I like playing with Drew Lock. I guess Daniel Jones is pretty good. He has decent accuracy. Pretty bad throw power, though. But it's fine. I usually don't play with that good of a quarterback.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Okay. Next, I will be... So what do I need still? Running back? Philip Lindsay, perfect.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Okay. This is honestly not one of my best drafts, but it'll have to do. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Backup cornerback. Levi Wallace. He's pretty good. He's young and good.
The Raiders
okay, we also need
are
a
now
pretty
on
good
the
kicker, but it might be too early to pick a kicker. But Justin Tucker goes off extremely early. I don't want to miss him. But kickers are not as important as these positions that we have right now, so are we missing any offensive linemen? A center. .30 and agile. Pretty sure he's pretty young. 28? He looks super young. It's a scam. All of these guys look young. So I guess I can sort by age and find like the first 77 or higher. Oh my goodness.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Okay, so I will sim the rest of it and explain the rules as we go for the rest. But before we go, I need to make sure I have a pretty good no middle linebackers. Oh my gosh. Middle linebackers also have a high trade value. Okay, so I'll sim to the end and I'll explain the rules.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Okay, so the rules to this are pretty simple. If I win a game, I choose one position, one category, and one player. If I win, I get to upgrade that category to 99, but if I lose, I put that to 0. So it's like if I put it at a quarterback and I put it at throw power, if it's at 0, I'm pretty much done. But if it depends on the team that I'm playing, and if I think I'll win. By the way, I'll show you the settings because there's some people that think I play on rookie or something like that, or like on pro mode. So I'll show you my settings a little bit. So that was a pretty decent draft. Not that good. But
start your week by installing your game plan.
I tried not to make it too good because then it would be super easy to win in. So I had to make like some executive decisions about that. So I'll play all Madden, competitive. These are my settings. Here, I'll move that up to 10 minutes. My sliders. I don't move the sliders at all. My gameplay sliders. Everything's exact normal. So I will be taking a look at my team right now. So decent quarterback. Have a cold start over him. So this is the team. Oh my goodness, we picked a fullback. So Barrett is okay. Now before I forget,
this is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and
he's
weaknesses.
not a speed rusher. He's a power rusher and a run stopper, which is good for defensive tackles. And he played defensive tackle most of his career. So when you move him to defensive tackle, it pretty much automatically bumps your overall one up. See, before it was an 83, now it's an 84. Oh, it's an 89. My bad. But it's fine. Now I have Stephon Gilmore. I pretty much never have him. And my defense is probably the best part of my team. Special teams. Did they not draft me a kicker? Okay, so it looks like I'll have to go on free agency and get one. I usually don't go to free agency because I consider it cheating. But if I don't have a kicker, I can't play. I don't want to pay a ton for a kicker. I don't have a kicker or a punter. The punters are a little bit worse. I'll pick him up. Last Edward. As you can tell, I really like young players. So, in my first game, I will be risking Philip Lindsay. I will be risking his I should probably do it with Daniel Jones because people will want to see a good quarterback. His throw power. I'm risking my quarterback's throw power. No, actually not on the first day. On the first day I'm not risking the throw power. I will wait a little bit. I will move to my receiver, McCole Hartman.
This player's development trait is hidden.
And I will do his release. McCole Hartman's release. Preseason doesn't matter. Okay. Oh my goodness. I probably won't be able to play the full game because I don't have time to. Or should I end the video right now? Or for this game, I'm going to do like... Should I? By the way, there might be an interruption halfway through the video, but it's not like that many people watch it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Or I might have to cut it short.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Upgrade players. Cole Hartman. Sure. And the rest I'm just gonna automatically upgrade. So, who do they have? Let's take Nick Chubb. No, I don't care much about him. It's not like he's that good anyway. I think he's kind of overrated. Alright, for this game, I'm only going to have 5-minute quarters. I don't have time for 10-minute quarters, since this is already a long episode. But I might sim it if I'm winning by so much. You know, I find it funny how it says full game experience 60 minutes no matter how long the quarters is. Okay, so their team is not that good. I can easily shut them down. Okay, so the way I'm probably gonna shut down Nick Chubb is I'm gonna run 2-4-1 formation with the double A gap like I normally run, except I'm gonna try to mix in like a few more blitzes and stuff like that to try to throw them off guard. And I will. Their defense does not seem good, so I'm probably gonna do my hidden glitch play.
And this is Monday Night Football. Coach, there will be time for reflection, certainly as the season goes on. But
by the way, if it's illegal for me to play this sound in the background, I can just turn it off.
Night of the NFL season here in Oakland, California. Tonight we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of 2 on a Monday night between the Denver Broncos, and he'll take it up
like
past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Which I may have lost the franchise to, but I accidentally deleted it while hitting a tackle. The 2 running back formation. I think they'll be feeding Nick Chubb the ball very often. So I'll do a mid blitz, pinch.
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Well, unless there's a postseason meeting later in the year, this is most likely the final time that the Broncos and Raiders will play in Oakland.
He's going to run to the right.
There's so much history between the two since their inaugural season in the AFL back in 1960. Broncos and Raiders have been locked together in the same division, facing off twice a season. And this rivalry also stands as the most common pairing for Monday night games like we have here, 18 times, the most of any 2 teams. Lock going to throw. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
So I shut him down already.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
So it looks like I'll be able to just
make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Is it Hartman?
Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but
I'd rather
really nice open field tackle.
Yeah,
and they put that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
So here are the Raiders.
So this is my favorite play. It's Raiders vertical. And I'll show you why in a little bit. Because I have Hurst. He's a fast tight end and quick quarterback.
And that's Daniel Jones being chased out left.
That's basically 100% chance.
And this will be incomplete.
If your tight end catches the ball. But it pretty much has a 100% chance to work.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. He's got a man. Complete.
Remember the settings that I set earlier. I'm live streaming it, so I can't change it all at all. It was wide open. And you can replay it if you want to.
We're pretty, excited about it. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for.
Metcalf is one-on-one, so
I
probably will
miss was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
didn't pick that good of a quarterback, so I'm not sure what I can expect.
Incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
50 the mic, 50 the mic. Hey, echo.
Let me run a drag. Him.
Check, Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the out.
To throw again. Jones dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Oh my gosh.
He'll wind up
Nobody
with
was open
yardage.
And I didn't
It's a gain of 3.
I thought Daniel Jones was
but
faster.
Now it's third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights.
Runs it on 3rd and 7.
Gets
9 yards.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
See how many reps he got at the combine?
20 yards.
He's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called.
Thought I had that.
Everyone dress rehearses their script. And right now,
they're following never pass the ball on the goal.
So part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that.
At least that's what I don't do.
They worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
Oh, my gosh.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Sandwich, so I wanted to.
The homestanding Raiders with the football here. We're scoreless after 1.
So this is why I wanted a kicker. If I didn't have a kicker, I'd
able to punch this
have to have like a 21 overall kicker and have
the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
Like
so still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard.
By the way, this is the first time I've ever had Byron Jones. Usually I have Malcolm.
Because anytime you get to the red
Humphrey,
zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, snap.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
I was switching my
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Who do I have to worry about now? Who's their backup running back? Well,
a free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game.
That sucks
and
for
they
them.
reacted poorly on that one.
On play action, Lock. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
there you go,
down.
Ndamukong Suh. That's why I picked you.
305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB.
Plays better at the defensive tackle.
The
Oh,
threat
I
of
forgot
a
to change my
second straight
scheme.
punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And
Take
that
that
will
off.
be incomplete.
I don't know how much fast. Wait, they have Drew Lock, and they're the Broncos. The Broncos drafted Drew Lock.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's
Has anybody ever had a fake
like
lock?
he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but again, just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
I might sim it in a little bit.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I just need to have.
Throwing Jones. Buying time to his left.
There we go.
Going for Metcalf on the... man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
There we go.
That's
why the play's broken.
Touchdown, Oakland. DK Metcalf with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly.
Play that one
for
back.
6.
Watch that one again.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead
probably the
grows
best
to
team I've
10-0.
played with
And they're
for
able
like
to get
a
the
few years.
connection on the long touchdown
Like
pass.
1 or 2, because I'm
And
used
that's
to
one of the
playing
easiest
terrible
drive
teams.
summaries you'll ever see. One play,
But I got this to rebuild.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone
But Nick
talks
Chubb
about
is back.
converting on 3rd down, how big that is.
They must have needed to play with him.
They got to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
So after the run for a yard, here
I just
comes
don't like this
2nd
play
and 9
because
from the 26. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
No,
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
The only spot I don't like is by number 11 on the Broncos.
They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but Only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Pass complete to Richard, the running back. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the
tackle. I try to score him. I'm not that good at
a punt of 44 yards.
Pretty good at kick returns.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
Square
and as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Oh my gosh. Tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off. But he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid. The reason that they drafted him
to the left
and go out and play.
It's a bootleg.
They go play action here.
Oh my
gosh.
Down.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
What about Stephon Gilmore? Where is he?
Way down to the 36
on the wrong side of the field.
It's a big play there for the Broncos.
I guess I kind of ran from it.
49 yards.
Where is
Stephon
Gilmore?
For a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Did he get injured in the preseason or something like that?
Brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
I'm trying to pick up the...
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock.
And that is
caught. Touchdown, Denver. Kyle Rudolph there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception even the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Here's the stretch. I only run like 5 plays. To be done
here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
But if it's an actual user...
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
I don't have time for this.
Jones now off the play fake.
Square burns him.
He's taken down.
Square burns him.
Oh wait, is it fourth second of their timeouts? As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep, Golden Tate. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be taken at the 13.
Let's not talk about that.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15.
Who returned? I'm pretty sure I kicked off
for
in the
maybe
beginning.
one final play before halftime. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
Wait, why isn't... Okay, I was wondering why the clock wasn't draining.
So we have reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
I think I only returned once.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
Oh my gosh.
Tendency
I haven't
breakers,
gotten John Ross in
counters,
the
as
game
I
at
also
all.
like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments.
Why
so guess
isn't John
what?
Ross after
You
him?
adjust yourself and
Do I
try to
run
stay
a
ahead of the
two-receiver
pace
formation?
because you are looking for some separation.
Yeah, I know.
in
Actually,
this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Oh my gosh.
To escape, and he goes down.
What else can I
Credit
do?
the sack to Vita Vea. Well, they're in some
I don't know,
hot
I'm
water
running a
now
pretty good
after that
offense.
sack.
I'm
It's
just kinda
2nd and
nervous.
21. Now Jones. There's the first NFL catch for the former Georgia Bulldog, Mecole Hardman.
Okay, I'm going to do
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Kill.
On third down, here's Lindsey. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th
Should I go for
down.
it?
Tough first half for him.
I
Unable to
almost
put up
never
the
go
numbers
for it.
he's used
I
to
have a
producing,
feeling.
but with a
I'm
guy
really
like
feeling
him,
it right now.
you and I both
feel
know
like
it just
I
takes a
can go
couple
for
of
it.
explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh my
And
goodness,
this is
dude.
incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field
I wanted to
position.
get 99 release, though.
Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes it's just
Playing
showing
so
confidence
bad.
in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now.
I need a faster middle linebacker.
Here's
This one
Locke
has
to
no
throw.
speed.
He completes it to Tate. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Locke on the bootleg. Able to get away.
Oh my gosh.
This complete to the
Who missed
tight
that
end
sack?
play.
I'll check that out later.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Going up the middle, to the right.
On the carry, it's Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. To throw on 3rd down. Locke.
Who am I supposed to cover?
Bronco touchdown.
Okay, I'm going to score a touchdown here.
There to make the grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
And I'm live streaming it, so I can't.
They found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Need to go back to what
Extra
works.
point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 14-10.
Let's go to draft True Lock.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL...
Through an
There we go.
and there he goes.
Come on.
All the way in.
You want that 99 release. You want that 99 release.
Mecole Hardman with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
He wants that.
Not a whole lot to recap
He
on
wants
that
99
drive.
release.
Just one play, 75 yards to the
Entire
house.
kill.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember,
I wonder how much that'll
rarely
bump his overall.
is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there.
Maybe
So
later
whatever
it'll
the
become
final
a wheel,
number
so it's more random,
is,
so
a
it's more fair.
well-deserved seat on the bench. A little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some
I didn't want to risk that, so I spiked
the
it.
first play of the drive there is incomplete.
But I probably should have pressed triangle.
To 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Barrett is a
spot
sack
now for the rookie lock.
specialist.
He's got Smith here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I won't call timeouts
that one
until they
going
pass
for
the
a
50.
gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Lock now. 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Did they just drain the clock and kick a field goal or something like that?
As a passer, you're
Oh, they're
always
not
trying to
draining
find
the
that
clock
open
yet.
window to throw the ball downfield.
I'm good.
How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I just need the ball, and then I'm
a
just
lot of
going to run
wide
up the
open
clock.
receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about
I didn't
every
want
time.
him to
And
be
they've held them in check on the scoreboard. That hill goes down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first
I
down.
made that mistake again.
A great Monday night to wrap up the
extremely
week in
hard because
football.
I try to
2
fix that
division
so many
rivals
times.
and a great finish ahead. Oh,
Let's go!
In the air, and now it's intercepted.
Wallace, let's go!
Picked off at the 12. And the return goes up to
Nice
his own
job.
17-yard line.
I'm starting to get scared.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Now a
Yeah, you
first
bet
carry
you
for
so.
Brandon Bolden. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9
just
yards
adjourn the
on
clock.
first down. Got to figure now,
This
after
might be
getting
boring
that
for you,
turnover,
but-
they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
I probably won't even
The
win the
battle
play.
in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he's able to get it to the 33.
call those timeouts.
Good enough for a first down.
I don't know why
So
they didn't
fresh
call him
out of the
earlier.
2-minute warning, and here's another
That's a big
timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Lindsey.
Oh my gosh.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn
Only
it
one
here
more
with
timeout?
1:51 left.
If I do a stretch, stretches are broke, so I'll have to do a stretch. Not a pitch. Hand's kind of shaking because I really want to win.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm worried about number
They'll run here with Lindsey. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Go! Block it! 60 outlaw!
On third down, it's Lindsey, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Oh, my gosh. Try to do backspin, but I guess
and that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now Drew Lock and the Broncos. Down 17-14. A minute 15 remaining. This is only week 1 of the season, folks.
Yeah, give them a little bit
as they come up here first and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Our defense is playing amazing. I haven't said that yet.
That's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
Quarterback.
See some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I just need to run the same play.
This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving them nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Back to throw. And this one complete to Smith.
On overtime.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. He'll swing this one out to Richard.
Just showing
and they're going to be
so
set up down around the 15-yard line.
They just mess up the game.
So this one a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Raiders, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
91 yards. DK Metcalf. You know what that means. You know what that means. Next episode, I'll probably do someone on defense. Not Stephon Gilmore, though. I can't be like, Stephon Gilmore, speed. I don't want to screw him over. Shaquille Barrett. I want to
This is the development trait. Superstar. This is the abilities tab. Here you can see what ability.
I need to do pass coverage. He's a super good run stopper, all that, but I need to do pass coverage. I know it won't upgrade his overall and it won't be pretty, but he needs that. That's what our team needs the most. DK Metcalf. He needs to get strong. Physical deep threat. I'm gonna use him as a deep threat. So these upgrades I'm making might not be pretty, but they're the best for the team. I'm not sure if this guy's gonna be a speed rusher. Considering his ratings, 78 speed, actually he could. He is pretty slow. So instead, I'm gonna upgrade his. Would he actually be a better defensive tackle too? Power moves, obviously. Of course. Route runner. The other ones don't matter. Whatever. You can start a team better than what I know. Okay. So now to go to Nicole Hartman, or McCole Hartman, whatever. Go to his ratings. Release, put it all the way up. 81 overall now. Do I still want him? I'm probably going to have him as my first receiver now. So, McCole Hartman. 96 speed. 95 acceleration. 91 agility. 86 jumping. 87 catching. And for the final attribute, 99 release. Okay. Now I should probably change the scheme because it looks like nobody fits West Coast run. Power run. Well, that's a no-brainer. I've never seen one at a 95. Vertical zone run. Looks like we will be going with the base 3-4. I do not like running 3-4, but I'm going to have to find a vertical zone playbook. Vertical zone run. There it is. Not base 4-3. Base 3-4. Yep. Still probably run the same pretty much offense, but it's cool to have a good scheme fit. So literally all of them puzzle pieces. It's amazing. And we might need to find a better long-term quarterback. Here, I'll just try something really quick. Drew Brees is pretty easy to trade for. So I'll see if I can trade for Drew Brees. Patrick Mahomes. Only if the Bears had him in real life. Who do they need? Do we have a good... No backup. Backup. Do they like any of these two? No. And I want to keep all my starters. What position do they lack in? Like, what positions are low overall for them? Good running back. Nobody cares about fullback. Holy moly, they have a great offense. Starting with Drew Brees, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, Chris Conley, I guess. Tight end, Darren Waller, one of the most underrated players in the league. Offensive line is pretty lackluster. Left end, pretty decent. Actually, I could probably trade for Alec Okafor. But defensive tackle, right end. This is a really good team. Cornerback, they need cornerbacks. Same with free safeties. Cornerback and free safety. Do I have any good... Well, I don't think I have any good 98 overall free cornerbacks. What do you think about these three? Of course, the one time... Of course they want Randall. Not giving away Randall. Of course, the one time Drew Brees has a great team. Okay. Who else? Who else is pretty relatively easy to trade for? Is Ryan Tannehill easy? No. He's back to the Dolphins. See if there's anything odd. Russell Wilson goes to his hometown. Kyler Murray. I love this kid. Anybody want? I want to trade Orchard. He's slow. Lamar. Look how little this will be, even though it's green. Nobody will trade Lamar Jackson. Pierce is 26 years old. Yeah, no way they're trading him either. Everson Griffin. Juju Smith-Schuster's not getting traded either. They have a lot of good young talent. Minka Fitzpatrick. Then down here is a little bit of a drop. I meant a lot of a drop. Anybody else want him? I guess I can trade him for a pick. Jets? Who do they have?
So right now talking Thomas sleeping.
Okay, can you play a different game?
I did, but
Can you stay upstairs, Julie? Come on, Julie. We're running backs. I know Saquon Barkley is relatively easy to get, but if he's on a different team, maybe it'll be harder. Cowboys. I doubt they want either of our quarterbacks. They kind of want one of ours. Wow. Amazing how they don't want a left end, but they want a right end. Do I have any good? I'm making a video, Julie. I would actually be willing to do this. So Saquon Barkley's hurt. Oh, okay. Tight ends are pretty easy to trade for, so I might. Why is Austin Hooper such a high overall? Doesn't make much sense. Same with Hunter Henry. Is Evan Ingram still easy to trade for? I traded for him in my last series for pretty much absolutely nothing. So now he's... I have a feeling whenever there's a fantasy draft, it's so much harder to trade for players. They have to be old. Curtis Samuel. Hurst. I'll do this. Of course I will, but they don't. Of course I would do that. How many other people want this guy? Oops. Evan, Garrett, Fred Warner. I will throw in anything you want for this guy. I don't get why they're not accepting anything. I guess I'll take a punter, and do they have a decent kicker? Nope. A punter. J.C. Jackson. And I will give you back... Oh, thank goodness. I'll give you either one of these two guys. Well, I'm not giving you any picks. Nobody's obviously on the trade block. Alright. So, I hope you liked this video. So, check out the... We saw the free agents earlier. There's going to be like 60 overalls. Darren, whatever his name is. It's a rookie. We don't need him. Could have drafted him though. Rashard. So anyways, thank you for watching this video, and if you want this series to continue, and anybody's in my school, they can tell me what position to upgrade and what to do if something's too overpowered or something like that. But see you all later. Wait, why do I only have 3 cornerbacks? I run nickel. I'll go and grab another cornerback. But thank you all for watching, and actually I'll probably do one last trade. So I'll trade away safety backups. I don't think anybody wants TJ Ward. At least I hope that's what his name is. Yeah, it's TJ Ward. He used to be pretty good. Why do we have so many free safeties but no corners? Maybe I can move the 3 safeties to corners if they have good man coverage. So we should pick LaMarcus Joyner because then we can convert him. We do have more cornerbacks, but they're not in the depth chart. Okay, false alarm. Okay.
Were you still doing your video?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. And let's see what this guy, defensive tackle. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry I'm delaying it, but I really want to see it. Not right tackle. Defensive tackle. It's probably going to be the 83, defensive tackle 82. If he's below 80, I'm probably not going to keep him there. He's a defensive tackle. Why isn't he moving to defensive tackle? Did I swear I put him at, yeah. Why does he not appear at defensive tackle? At all. Alright, and I will see you all later. See you guys quickly. Alright, see y'all later.